Ballers, welcome, welcome, welcome. OTB Spreads Prediction Show, where I give you my thoughts, my leans, and what side and why. Hopefully you find this information useful. Like, subscribe, it's truly appreciated. Yesterday we went 6-4 on the same video on the prediction take. But man, we dropped the premium plays in the chat. So if you did sub in yesterday, you have been extended because, man, we got belt to ash yesterday. Our best play of the day was the Knicks, and you saw what the Pistons did to them. They shot at a 50% clip, still won, even without their two starting big men. There's no reason in that spot that the Knicks don't step up and win that. Madison Square Garden, off the All-Star break, full lineup. OG wasn't supposed to play. He still suited up. Just a letdown spot. But hey, man, it's Bounce Back Friday. Get the cash, get the money, run it up all weekend long. We are 42-9 on the year. We have had 42 winning days, 9 losing, yesterday being one of them. So look, man, back on their ass, belt to ass. Let's cash and let's get into it. All right, guys, first game up. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers going into Charlotte. Cleveland handled, and I mean absolutely dismantled the Nets last night. We knew that was going to happen. I called it. I said, man, I wasn't a huge fan of laying 18 points, but what's the more likely thing to happen? And that is the Cleveland Cavaliers whooping ass against the Nets. And given another game where they get into a rhythm with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell and the surrounding cast. Tonight, I like the same thing. I like the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think this line is wrong. I don't hate Charlotte. I think Charlotte's made money for us all year long. Both teams are 8-2 against the spread, both playing really good ball. I just think there's more talent right now on the other side of the ball. If Miles Bridges was playing tonight, maybe this line is different. Maybe I lean back towards Charlotte a little bit more. I think Donovan Mitchell and James Harden have a big glue game. They play really well tonight. Cleveland's been playing lights out. Their offense is hitting at a high clip right now, right before the break and then coming out of the break again last night. Both teams 8-2 against the spread in the last 10. My money here is going to have to go to the Cavs. I think the number's wrong. I think this is more of a -8 game, and the Cavs are laying -4.5. Give me the Cavs -4.5. If you can find a flat 4, I recommend you go grab that. I like the Cavs tonight. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. I know they're on a back-to-back, both teams, but I'll take the travel spot with the Cavs and see if they bounce back this second half of the year against the spread, as they were the worst against the spread team in the first half of the season. All right, next up. Tankathon, man. Indiana Pacers, Washington Wizards. We called the Wizards last night. We're going to call them again here. We're going to keep it short and sweet. I think they have the younger talent, a little bit more athletic talent. If Nesmith, Nembhard, Pascal Siakam, those guys aren't on the floor, give me the bench warmers, give me the backups, give me the starters, whoever you want to call them for the Washington Wizards. They're not a great ball club, but they have better talent at that level. The starter talent, for sure, it's the Pacers. The backup talent, the younger talent, the rookie talent, I'm going to have to go towards the Wizards. Wizards look like they might be resting some guys tonight. This is a tricky one. I would say lean on the side of don't betting this one. Don't bet it. There's no reason to. But obviously, I'm going to lean aside here and call it. I'm going to go Wizards money line, or you could lay the 1.5. But hey, man, that's where we're at. Up next, we've got the Jazz going into Memphis tonight against the Grizzlies. I think this is a fairly high-scoring game. If you wanted to tack the over a little bit at 235, I don't hate it. I think this game ends around 120, 119. It's going to be a fairly close game. I think they're pretty spot on this spread. But then again, I don't know what type of brand of basketball I'm going to get with the Jazz. You know, are they tanking or they're not? I think that the Grizzlies come out each night and they play. You know, I haven't seen a Grizzlies game where I'm like, they're intentionally tanking. I see that with the Jazz, right? We saw that when they benched all their starters up 17, whatever it was in the third quarter. They intentionally tanked to that game. Both of these teams are not good, but I do like Memphis and the way they've played at home. I haven't liked the Jazz on the road. So in this spot, I'm going to go with the Memphis Grizzlies on the money line. You can lay the points -1, -2, but money line play is where it's at tonight for the Grizzlies. Both are 6-4 the last 10 games against the spread. This isn't a super exciting game, but if you wanted to call a perfect slate, let's go money line, Grizzlies. Next up, we have the Heat versus the Hawks. Now we get into a little bit better of a cycle of games here in the later slate. You got the Heat. They're laying -4, -3. I've seen that kind of be the line bouncing around right now, depending on what book you're on. I think the true line should be a lot closer than this. I think it's -2. Maybe it's because the Heat are on one-day rest and the Hawks are on a back-to-back. But I do like the Heat here, man. They've got a full team coming out of the break. Just like the Lakers, this is the first time we're really seeing this Heat team fully healthy all at the same time. We got Bam going tonight, Tyler Hero, Norman Powell, Kel'el Ware, Jaime Jaquez, all of them going to be on the floor tonight. I know that the Hawks have been good, but they're 4-6 against the spread. There's not much of a spread here, but they are getting +4.5 tonight, +4, +3. I've seen this line bounce. This is the most line movement I've seen across the NBA today, is actually this one here. I'm going to have to lean Heat here. They're 6-4 over the last 10. If I can find a flat -4, I'll take that all day. If you can find anything in the threes, go ahead and grab it and hit it good, because I really like this spot for the Heat, man. I think they come in here off of the rest in Atlanta. They get a win. It's a travel spot, but a short travel spot. Hour-and-a-half flight from Miami to Atlanta. So, yeah, give me the Heat. -4. Let's keep it moving. Next up, the disappointment at home, the shit show on the road. Who knows what we're going to get out of this one? Timberwolves laying 14.5. 15 points they need to win by against the Dallas Mavericks without Cooper Flagg. Man, this is a tough one to call, because so often, and here's a tale of two stories. You have the worst road team in the NBA in the Dallas Mavericks, the worst road team against the spread on the road, and then you have the Timberwolves. They have been they're one of the worst home teams as far as being a favorite. They lose consistently as a favorite at home, and they've done it time and time again this year. It scares me to lay this many points with the Timberwolves, but who do the Mavericks really have that can score the ball? I mean, you got Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards on the other side of the ball. This game feels like a 110 game to 123 game, and like they just missed the cover. Like, it feels like the Wolves win by 12 or 13 in this spot. And it's just, this is a scary game to call. But I have to go with the energy that Anthony Edwards had in the All-Star game. They come out, they're at home, they make a statement, they win by 20. Give me the Timberwolves, -14.5. They're 6-4 over the last 10 against the spread. Mavericks are 3-7. They're a terrible road team, and they're without their best player. Let me get the Timberwolves, -14.5. Don't love it, may not bet it, but I think Anthony Edwards carries that all-star energy into this game, and they have a blowout win. All right, let's go. Next up, Bucks, Pelicans. Bucks on the road, going into New Orleans. Do I love this game? Not really, but I do like what I've seen out of the Bucks, especially before the break. I like the way Ryan Rollins, Bobby Portis, Kevin Porter Jr., these guys were playing all before the break. The Bucks kind of got on a little bit of a run. They're 5-5 over the last 10 against the spread. Pelicans 6-4. Same thing. You could say they got great young talent over there. Obviously, you got Zion Williamson, super athletic, strong, always get you 20. It feels like night to night. You got this Derek Queen kid, great ball player. Love the way he plays. But hey, to me, I like the Bucks. I think that knowing that Giannis is staying gives them something to play for. I think it kind of gets them up a little bit. They just got to get Giannis healthy, man. 5-5 against the spread. I think they cover tonight. Give me +4 on the Bucks. And that's where I'm at. I think the line's pretty accurate. I think this game is going to end around, 110 to 112 or maybe 112, 116. Maybe the Pelicans squeeze this out and they get a tight win. But I don't see it being more than 4. And that's why I like getting the points with the Bucks and having that in my pocket. I think it's close enough that the Bucks could win this outright, but I don't see this being more than a 2-possession ball game. So give me the Bucks here. I think this line should be closer to -2 and not -4 for the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans are laying too many. So give me the Bucks +4 in New Orleans. And I really like that they're 6-2 against bottom half defenses. This young squad struggles against elite teams like the Thunder, Portland Trail Blazers, better defensive teams they've struggled against. Pistons. Now, scoring defenses where they have trouble protecting the rim, let's just call it. They're 6-2. They play a really good brand of basketball. So the Bucks in the last 10 games have really taken advantage of poor defenses, especially poor scoring defenses that struggle to protect the paint and the rim. So yeah, man, give me the Bucks tonight +4. I like it. Let's keep it moving. Next up, we have the Nets going into Oklahoma City, taking on the Thunder. And man, Nets got belt to ass last night on a back-to-back playing the Thunder, but they're still without SGA. Jalen Williams looks like he's not going tonight either. It's Chet Holmgren show. Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace. Minus 18. It's a lot of points to lay. Give me the Nets on a bounce-back spot. Plus 18. They keep this thing within striking distance. I think they lose by 12. Could be a rough play here, but the Nets are 8-2 against the spread over the last 10 games. Obviously, they got whooped on last night and they didn't cover. I think they bounce back tonight. Statistics say they'll cover the spread tonight. I think they lose by 13-14. Give me the Nets going into Oklahoma City Thunder with the points. Plus 18 is a lot to lay, especially without your top two scorers. Chet Holmgren's a great player. I think Nick Claxton is still out again tonight for the Nets. That might create some problems interior-wise and allow Chet to score. But let's be honest, Chet doesn't like to post up. So this game could get out of hand. But if I am going to lay the points or take the points, I think this is a spot here where I feel comfortable taking plus 18 in my back pocket. And the alt line's always available where I can move this up to like plus 20 if I wanted to. So yeah, that's where I'm going to go. Nets plus 18. Let's keep it moving. All right, next up, we have the LA Clippers going into my Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers at Staples Center. Short trip for the Clippers last night on a back-to-back from Intuit Dome all the way over to Staples Center. Not sure with that LA traffic. It could be a lot longer. But hey, man, let's look at it this way. We have the Lakers fully healthy for like the first time all season. And I read today that this is the first time, like there's only been 4 times since 2018 that this has happened for LeBron James, where the full roster is fully healthy. They have everybody active tonight. You got Luka Doncic, AR-15, DeAndre Ayton, Roy Hachimura, LeBron James, everybody's fully healthy coming out of this break. This feels like a great spot, just like before the break, we took the Lakers to cover, and they did. I feel like they come out tonight and they do the same thing. They make a statement, they win by 10, and this is a spot where I'm going to lay the 8. I don't absolutely love it. I think the edge is around -5, -6. I think 8 is the right number because that's getting close to that double digits where they end up winning. I think they win by 9, 10, maybe 11 at best. Depends on what they can do with Kawhi Leonard tonight. Kawhi Leonard last night was quieted a little bit. Nuggets were able to get out to a lead, and they got going. And then the Clippers came back and won. I think a lot of energy was taken to get that win. I think they come out a little bit more flat tonight. Both these teams 6-4 against the spread over the last 10. Los Angeles Lakers are 17-8 at home over the last 25. I got to go with the Lakers here. Lay the points, -8. This is not a biased recency because they're my team. This is a true healthy spot play. Full team healthy. At home in Staples. Coming off the break. Luka Doncic is back. AR-15, LeBron James. Back-to-back for Kawhi and the Clippers. They had a great game against the Nuggets last night. To me, this is the spot. This is the spot. If the Lakers are going to come out, have a great second half of the season, it's now. Give me the Lakers, -8. Let's keep it moving. Last game of the night, and they burned us last night. We had the Nuggets -4. They had it in hand. Later in the game, they started giving it away, let the Clippers creep back in, and Clippers struck. They won. They won by 1, 114-115 last night. Nuggets lost. I think this is a spot for the Nuggets to get up for, man. You know, look, they have been absolute favorites and killing it. You know, they were 20-5 last night as a favorite. Now they're 21-5 over their last 26 games. They're a favorite again tonight. They win as favorites. They step up and they play. You know, it's only a -2 spread right now for Denver. -1.5. It keeps jumping around. Problem is this. We're just talking about health. This Trailblazers team looks healthy. You got Scoot Henderson in the lineup. You got Drew Holiday, Denny. Everybody seems to be ready to play, and I love the intensity this Trailblazers team plays with. They're at home in Portland. Both teams are 4-6 over the last 10 against the spread. This is a pick'em game. If I'm messing with anything, I'm messing with the money line. Give me the value on the Blazers at home on the money line on one-day rest, not on a back-to-back like the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are still trying to find their identity without Aaron Gordon, without Peyton Watson, without some of this role player talent. It's their identity is just Jokic and Murray, and that's good enough to win games because those are two elite players. But at the end of the day, when you get into these tight games like last night, Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up other than those two? Because you're still going to need a couple clutch buckets, and that's my opinion. So, man, I'm going to have to go Trailblazers here last game of the night, put some money on the money line. I will have some active cash going here. We'll see. Nuggets could burn us 2 nights in a row. They cost us one last night. They step up and win tonight. They got us. But, hey, man, I really like Scoot Henderson in this spot. I really like Donovan Clingan. I like Denny. I like all of those boys as a team, as a unit to come in here tonight and keep this thing close. And I think that they win this thing 121 to 118. Give me the Trailblazers on the money line. Let's go. All right, guys, that's the show. I hope you found this information useful. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Trying to grow the page this year in 2026. I'll continue to do these shows. You continue to show your support. Guys, I recommend you sign up for Kalshi. I have a Kalshi account right now where I'm getting inside alerts. I sent out an inside alert today in my Telegram. That's it. That's the show. Hopefully you found this information helpful. You get something out of it. We went 6-4 yesterday, looking to do better today, especially on my premium plays. Let's go ahead and attack it. Big money, big run up Friday, massive, massive Saturday incoming tomorrow. We're going to absolutely cook the books tomorrow. I put my word on that one.